Okay, we're ready.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the third tribal of Trinity, past and present, and the second one in a row for these idiots. So, Jesse, would you like to explain to us what exactly sent you guys here?
So we had to do a challenge where it was like a wall sit, and we had to take on someone from the other tribe, and just whoever got the most points in general won. Unfortunately, we lost. I lost as well, which sucked because that's normally my thing. But I sucked. So I do take a bit of responsibility for being here today. But it sucks that we came here.
Kyle, do you think that challenge participation / how they did is going to impact this vote at all tonight?
It did not impact this vote. I'm not sure how it's going to impact. Well, it did not impact last vote. I'm not sure if it's going to impact this vote, mainly because all day I've only heard one name, and I've heard nothing since. It's not like they're absolutely weak in challenges. So I'm not sure if challenge strength is a priority on this tribe.
Brian, we're not having people yell at each other the second tribal starts, so do you think this is going to be a lot less hectic compared to the last one?
Yeah, I think it's definitely less hectic. It's like, I don't know, it's just Nathan was very vocal and very classy about everything, whereas I think the people who have been brought up in this vote aren't as vocal and willing to play as hard to try to switch the votes around. So I think that came into play this round.
Kendall, I need you to not judge anything and walk away. Don't record me, you asshole!
Well, so much for a calm tribal.
Okay. Oh, I guess he's back.
You ruined everything.
I didn't think she'd do that.
Are we doing tribal things or?
Yes, I'm sorry. That was not planned. Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Need content.
Content, baby. So, Jay, how comfortable are you feeling going into this vote personally?
A lot less comfortable because last time, Nathan was kind of like very easy, like a very big target with how vocal he was about life, but this time I just don't feel as comfortable.
Do you think it's you?
Yeah, I think it could be me. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if it's because I've been at work, so I haven't talked much to a lot of people. It sucks feeling like I'm one of the few people here that still has an essential job, because it's everyone else is up and doing shit, and then I'm over here off the island at Kroger. So it's,
I feel you there.
yeah, that's my answer. I forgot the question, to be quite honest. So yeah, that's my answer.
Caleb, what do you think? Do you think that what you're doing tonight is going to be what happens tonight?
I hope so. Are you saying I think I'm voting in the majority?
Do you think what the plan is for you is happening, or do you think there's something else in the works?
I mean, there can always be something else in the works. It wouldn't surprise me if there was. I've pretty much only heard one name, so that's the name that I'm going with, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was something else going on. It really wouldn't.
My sister's still at the door. Julian, can you answer? Julian, your go. I just wanted to be an ass.
Okay.
What happened when that Mickey Mouse hosted?
We're good. So, Josh, last tribal we saw a nearly unanimous vote. So is this a tribe that has kind of unified, or was that a one-time thing?
I mean, I don't know. I think Last Tribal was such a special circumstance because it was like Nathan very like vocal about like what needed to happen. Like it had to happen like his way, or it was like the highway. And so I think that like added a lot of the theatrics. I mean, I've only essentially heard like one name too. So I don't know if that's like a fake name or if this, I don't know. I've just only heard one name like everyone else has. I don't even remember the fucking question that I'm answering. To be real. Are we unified? I don't know. We'll see after this vote, I guess.
So Chris, we've been hearing a lot of people saying they've only heard one name.
Yes.
Could it potentially all be the same name? Like, could we be looking at another unified vote tonight? Or is everyone hearing a different one name?
No. Everyone has heard the same name. So,
Would you care to share what that name is?
well, I mean, the name that I've heard and I hope other people have heard is Jake, and that's who I've locked in tonight. So, I'm hoping it's an 8-1 vote for Jake,
Okay, so
and I'm going to be very upset. But
sorry, go ahead.
I was just to say, if not, I'm going to be very upset and very angry if my torch gets enough. But other than that, that's the name who I've heard tonight.
So Arthur, with the swap inevitably looming over you guys' head, how do you prepare for something like that?
Well, I don't think it matters in the case of this vote. I just think, I mean, there's 8 of us here right now, one person that's not. I think it's just kind of cut and dry.
Glad that wasn't what you guys were going by last council. Ooh.
So Kyle, is there a chance that we see an idol come out tonight, or is everything just a done deal?
Based on the Zoom chat that I entered with Nathan talking about how Jake was supposed to be the vote and how he was hoping for an idol play, I'm not sure. Now, that being said, if anybody else has an idol here is thinking about playing on Jake, please don't. That's all I'm saying. Thank you very much.
So Brian, even though he's no longer in the game, how much of a factor right now is Nathan in this game's dynamics?
He's really a zero factor, let's be real.
Moving forward, can we just like not?
Yeah. It's pretty irrelevant, honestly. He like has a friend or two in like some group chat or something, so he like apparently is hearing who's in the movie before it comes revealed or whatever. But honestly, nothing Nathan says or does is going to impact the way I play, and I don't think it's going to impact a vast majority of the other people in this game, because he's obviously gonna, whatever he's hearing or saying is obviously a skewed version to go against the people who he feels like betrayed him.
Not only that, but we didn't listen to him when he was in the game.
Exactly.
So Brian, with that said, what is going into your vote tonight?
I'm voting. My vote is based on someone who I'm going to vote for someone who I haven't spoken to that much, and just someone who I think the whole tribe can get behind and hopefully move together to win the next challenge. And tribe and challenge participation is also part of my vote.
So Jay, is it pretty safe to say that the returnees versus newbies dynamic, at least as far as this tribe goes, is pretty dead? Because we've heard that one name's going around and pretty much everyone is claiming they heard that name. And last round we saw nearly unanimous vote. So is this just a tribe on its own, free from that dynamic at this point?
Yeah, I mean, like this time, unlike previously, I didn't have people talking about like, oh, I want another vet to go. I don't want to see a newbie to go, which like cool and all. So I'm happy this time we've just kind of dropped the, I want to see this title go. I want to see that title stay. And this time it really seems like people are just voting based off of who they think is best for them individually and not like, titles.
Keaton, do you have any more questions?
Just a statement to Arthur. I wear masks better than you.
That's not true.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you feel like you could be in danger of going home tonight. So only the returnees and Kyle.
And me.
Oh, and Brian. Okay. Caleb, you feeling pretty confident tonight?
Oh, now that you said that, I'm not. I feel decent. Again, I only heard one name. So if everyone is pulling this off behind my back, then props to them. They did really good job of it because I feel okay tonight. I do.
So, Brian, do you feel a little concerned?
I mean, I always feel concerned because if everyone could be on the same page. It could be a unanimous vote, and then an idol could come out. There's no skill involved in getting an idol. You have to, if someone guessed the number, Jay could have guessed the number correctly, and if he plays the idol, then he essentially could be picking who goes home. So, I really do think that if, for all I know, I could be idled out tonight. You never know. That's why I feel confident in my plan and the people I've talked to about my plan with. And everyone seems to be on the same page, but at the same time, you never know. Idols could come into play, and advantage could be thrown out. You just don't know.
Kyle, how important would you say this vote is tonight?
I mean, at this point, if it's not Jake, it would most likely be me because I've heard nothing but Jake. So either it's Jake or I'm not going to be here anymore. That's just my concern. That's why I'm scared.
So with that said, I'm going to now record the votes. So y'all are free to give shout outs, call people out, etc.
Let me make sure I actually voted. Shout out to LKB, by the way.
Shout out to anyone watching.
The LKB season starting on Friday. Make sure you tune in.
Don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Let me take the shit off.
Much calmer.
I blame Julian for that. He encouraged my behavior tonight.
No, don't.
Shout out to Manpower. Sorry, I ended your Zoom. Tribal's more important.
Sorry, I ended your Zoom.
People will really be zooming nowadays.
Okay.
Can I get the 26th book on your shelf for an idol?
We're not doing this again.
Oh.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out yes to leave the tribal council area. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, now is the time to play it.
Hey, Julian, is this an idol?
So, someone
It was
has.
really awkward that I was the only one laughing.
Can I? I'll wait. I'll wait. Someone has stood and has handed me a little something. They didn't really give me a speech, but Jake has handed me something and said he would like to play it on himself.
Oh my god, I'm going home.
Fucking
This is a. Am I gonna get to talk or no?
No.
That was something, I don't know what that was.
So this is a skull charm. This is only good for the first 3 tribals. The holder owns it out, and this does work.
Brother-in-law works at Best Buy.
So all votes against Jake will not count.
Oh my god. Fucking knew it.
Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out be asked to leave. I'll read the votes. First vote. Jake does not count. 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 It's 5 votes for Jake that do not count, 4 votes left. Arthur.
Whoa.
Arthur. Third person voted out. Arthur.
Good game, guys.
Wow.
Arthur, any final words?
No, that was a good play. Good job. Have fun.
Thank you so much for playing. I've waited a long time to host you, Jeremy, and I've enjoyed having you.
All right, you guys have a good one, okay?
Pleasure having you, Jeremy.
Oh my
Later,
god.
guys. Bye.
You can't kick me anymore, bitch!
The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. All right. So what sounded like a pretty unified vote coming in turns into an idle play, a 5-4 split vote, and a blind side. So thinks they have any clue what's going on right now. I don't even know. But either way, makes for a pretty interesting time. Congratulations on surviving tribal number 3.